We just won that bowl.
Say it loud.
That boy Jay Hurts. The way it got set up, I was at Chickens and Peaks, and somebody asked me that question. Go to that man, have that talk, man, or whatever y'all doing. Was for me, my wife, as much as I didn't want to hear it sometimes, she was just telling me the truth. And it's like, do something about it. Love, I didn't really get hurt. I was clean coming up, and then my first year I tear my ACL. Why you just sitting around and just letting days go by? You gonna miss out for what God got for you if you ain't putting this work in.
What's good, y'all? What's good, Real Talk Squad? We have a special guest in the building, Brandon Graham, or Philly knows him as BG. He's in the building, an absolute Eagles legend, two-time Super Bowl champion, second-team All-Pro in 2016, Pro Bowler in 2020. He holds the franchise record for the most regular season games ever played in the Eagles uniform, 206. That's the sixth most ever for an edge rusher who spent his entire career with a team. But the list goes on. He's third all-time in Eagles history with 76.5 sacks, and no one in franchise history has more sacks after 29 years old. But what makes BG special goes beyond the numbers. He's a definition of perseverance, from being labeled a bust early on in his career to then having the strip sack on Tom Brady and getting the Eagles their first Super Bowl. He's a two-time Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, 2009 Big Ten MVP, first-team All-American out of Michigan, and the 13th overall pick in the 2010 NFL Draft. Philly icon, has the ultimate comeback story, and a man who embodies resilience. Brandon Graham, welcome to Real Talk with MJ.
Hey, man. Thank you for having me, man. It's definitely it's been an honor being in Philly. And now I just want to give back, man, and have some fun, talk some real talk with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, listen, I forget all that. Did you just hear all that you just said, man? We got that sitting right next to us right now.
The
man.
list is
like,
long.
The list is long, from college to the pros, man. I'm just excited just to be here. You already know, man, got the legend with us here. And let's talk real, man. I'm ready to go, man. I'm here. I'm excited. We got BG here. He's setting this off for us, the first one on the pod, on a production like this. As y'all can see, y'all see the set. You see how we doing. We doing new things now, man. But
doing new things.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
And BG, just tell the people what you've been up to now. Obviously, you retired in March of this year. Just what's retirement been like? What's that adjustment been like, after playing?
Well, you know what? I've been mostly, man, staying on my regimen of making sure that I'm working out. Because for me, man, that's a big thing. A lot of guys lose that when they done. They don't, because we work out because we get paid to work out. We got to make sure we stay in shape. But I want to do it for life. And for me, I'm just trying to love on me in that area. And then take my kids to school every day. Still seeing the guys because I'm up at the facility.
Yeah, you good.
Still see the guys because I'm up at the facility every day. And for the most part, just enjoying coming up with my own schedule because now it's about my kids,
my
family, my wife, and so I'm just trying to make sure I spend time with a lot of people that I normally don't get to spend time with.
And I was going to ask, how's that adjustment been? Taking the kids to school, you told us before we started recording, and there's no preseason, training camp, OTAs, regular season, and then also, watching the Eagles as a fan now, how's that adjustment been?
It's been an adjustment because I didn't feel like I was not a part of the team because we went out on top. You going through all this stuff during the offseason kept me busy, but now that the season's here, it kind of hit me a little bit. Want to be out there, especially when Jordan Davis blocked that kick. Oh my goodness! At the house,
I was
crazy.
there. Me
going
was
crazy.
there.
I was supposed to go that game. But I didn't get it. We chose as a family to watch it from the house. First time being at home, not having to worry about all the stuff that come with going to the games. So we did it as a family, but we was all screaming at the same time. But man, it's been an adjustment because it's been my schedule for a long time. Going out there whooping on people, it's a mindset you got to have, and I still feel like I'm with the team, and I'm happy that they 4-1 getting it together.
Yeah, and I've seen that you started your own podcast, done other business ventures, and kept that same grind that you've had on the football field, but now it's, a different way of keeping that grind. So what are other things that you've been doing outside of football since you retired?
Well, you know what, man? I always tell people, even these young guys now, it's like, better watch who you talking to because stuff come back on you. And I feel like I've been always the guy that's try to have them relationships and check in with people because you just never know, man, because first trust, that happened because I've been talking to Richard Green before every game. We might have didn't hang all the time, but it was always love. We always talk ball. We always talk a little something, small talk. And the relationship over the years turned into that. And I started working with them. Then Crooked T is another thing that a guy from Michigan introduced me to a guy that was already successful in the beverage space, wanted to start Crooked T. We went in together. And now, man, just pushing that. It's just like the timing of everything just started. And, man, I know God got his hand in all of this. And so that's what I've been really trying to do is trying to stay in that word, man, and just stay faithful, in my marriage, stay faithful to my kids, and just stay focused because it's so much good stuff going on. But as you know, everybody ain't happy for you. At the same time, you got to watch out for certain little things, and all money ain't good money. I learned that this off season, wanting to work with a lot of people, but then thankful that God took us out of that situation because it's a lot of stuff that goes on, man, that a lot of people just want to show you off sometimes. It ain't even about the relationship, and it's more about what them gaining more. And for me, seeing that I don't gain anything from this. It sounded good at first, but yeah, man, I'm really just learning a lot, learning this new journey because I'm so used to already having a schedule set for me. Now I gotta do that myself. So I've been doing a good job so far, but I do miss them birds. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, me and AB was at the game.
For real.
It was funny because when Jordan Davis blocked the field goal, I was already just like happy. So I'm already just like shouting, screaming top of my lungs. And he's like, no, JD, he going. I'm like, wow.
We went viral. We went put it up there and everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was like,
crazy.
for sure.
I'm like, forget the block. Look at him. He's running with the ball.
He was
going.
Gone.
That was a great time though, man. Like I said, I can understand though when you talk about the adjustment period. I can only imagine it from every day waking up, just knowing that you gotta go work out. I know you gotta go get therapy or whatever you need to do with your body done or whatever. Now it's just like, dang, all right, I can do whatever I want right here. Let me just spend some time with myself, my family. Like you said, learn you. You don't know what you're into or what your things that you like. You said the beverage space. I again seen you at plenty of different events, promoting that and everything. And that's just, I think even the fans in the city even look at that and be like, or what's this next chapter in BG? And we all just like tuned in and tapped into everything that you got going on, man. So yeah,
that's
I
great.
Appreciate you.
And start your career. What was your pre-draft process like? 13th overall pick out of Michigan, phenomenal career.
Yeah.
Detroit guy as well. Did you have a sense of where you were gonna go? Were there a couple of teams that were eyeing you like in that process, or did you know off rip? Yeah, like the Eagles, they did trade up. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, and so I only met with the Eagles 15 minutes, and that was at the combine, the one in Indianapolis, and I had pulled my hamstring on my second run for my 40, so I was out the rest of the way, and so they came to my pro day, and we did all the workout. I made it through that. But Eagles wasn't even on the radar. It was more of Miami was on me. Linebacker, they didn't know if they wanted to play me a DN or linebacker, so I used to have to work out for both, do all that. So, that whole process, man, was crazy because, you working out, you trying to stay in shape for all the different things. You don't have to go in and work out for other teams, but some people do because they not in the first, second round era where you can make that choice of like, oh, I ain't gonna work out. How some people don't throw because they already kind of set. Some people, the top 5 guys, you can.
Yeah, they already know.
The top 10 guys for
real. Yeah, especially
so you ain't got to really go out there and put yourself out there too much. But I was thankful for that. Had a good agent, still my agent to this day. And man, that's another thing. You got to have great representation because he had me ready for the interviews. It's a lot of interviews. I met 26 of the 32 teams at that like 15-minute interviews, and then some people follow up. They checking in. You got to answer the stuff that happens in college. That I had a disorderly conduct type ticket. I had bang in my back, speakers and stuff like that. So I had got in trouble for that because what happened? I was in Detroit. They pulled me over for mistaken identity, but they got me for my speakers in the back because I was like, you could check my car. You could, I just was compliant because I was just like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but you could check my car. I ain't him or whoever you saying. And so they got me for my speakers, so I had to answer to that. I was
even know everything.
Hey,
like
so little stuff that happened, man. And then they went back to my middle school teachers. If your school's still up or schools, I'm sure if you went to your elementary school or your middle school and you still got some of the same teachers there, like they went back.
Wow.
They wanted to see how consistent it was. Like who was kind of blowing smoke. You know what I'm saying? They do a thorough
yeah, I
check
guess because they're like, all right, this is a big investment, first round selection. So like, when the Eagles traded it up to get you, like, what was your reaction to that? And we're gonna talk about the reaction that Philly had like after in the coming years.
Oh yeah,
when the Eagles traded it up, like, what was your reaction to that?
Well, they call you the pick before. Well, they call you right after the pick is up, and then they call you. And I'm like, man, hello? And it's Howie on the phone. He just, hey, man, we're going to take you on this pick. Boy, we just start screaming. I don't remember nothing other than I talked to Coach Reed. I can't remember nothing that they said for real because we just was all going crazy. And I'm trying to, you can see on the video where I'm just trying to tell my mom and them, hold on. And man, you just talk to all the coaches, and I'm like, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll see y'all anyway.
Yeah.
And we just hung up, and I mean, man, when I tell you I was excited, because you don't know. You really don't know. You see people fall all the time. Mm-hmm. You don't know what's the situation, what's needed from the teams that's up early on in going 13. And then for me, they were saying second round, second and third. Then them sneaking the first, man, that was, oh man. I still try to have that same type of attitude, chip on my shoulder of how I was during the draft, because I was always like, okay, I'm short arm, short this or whatever, short DM. Usually they like 6'4" and up. But it's like, I'm coming with a different punch. And so when they picked me, man, I just remember saying, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make y'all, happy with that pick. But then Earl Thomas, that I didn't know I was coming to that Earl Thomas situation.
Yeah.
Now I know B-Doc was just left, and they thought they was about to get Earl, even though he was cold too. But it was tough. It was tough in the beginning, but at that time I was excited, man, because I felt like that I could play. So I would let my play do more talking than not.
Yeah, and just to add context, Earl Thomas, phenomenal player for the Seahawks, Legion of Boom, all of that. So you have all of that like going on where like the Seahawks get into the bowl and he's part of a great defense, all that stuff, and
all pro.
You've been open about how that period in the beginning it was tough for you. You said when they put that bus label on me, that was tough because I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to do nothing. I got to give credit to my wife. She got me back outside doing stuff for the community and not just sitting up. She's like, do something about it.
I know.
But you can't be sitting in the house. And so I get it. I think during that time they put that bus label on me around year 2 to year 3, it was tough. So how important was the support from your wife during that time in your whole family, like during that time where, the media and, the comparisons, to another great player there?
Well, you know what, man? A lot of success happened for everybody. When I got drafted, it was tough because you don't realize what's going on behind the scenes where everybody's coming to try to attack your family of, why he ain't do this for you yet? And I'm dealing with that part of it on top of my job is what it is. They calling me a bust. And it's the first time I really went through some adversity like that where, man, because football was my love. I didn't really get hurt. I was clean coming up. And then my first year, I tear my ACL. And then you see Pierre, Paul, and all of them going crazy for their teams. And then they like, we stuck with you type of attitude. And so I just had to deal with it, man. But my wife was so big in that in the community of people, because that's why I say, man, if you got somebody you can lean on, that's the most important thing. You gotta make sure that you take care of them. And so that's what it was for me. My wife, as much as I didn't want to hear it sometimes, she was just telling me the truth. And it's like, do something about it. Why you just sitting around and just letting days go by? You gonna miss out for what God got for you if you ain't putting this work in. So I just had to get my mind right. And then I started going outside. I had a couple situations happen. I'm giving back to somebody, man, in the bump. This almost took me out though. I ain't gonna lie. We was giving back for Christmas Christmas, and I was giving out some stuff, and this one dude come up. He's like, man, you could give me some of that money, man. You out here robbing and stealing, from the Eagles, and you ain't gonna bust, boy.
Wow,
boy. Man, like, give me that, But I had to respond in a good way. I was like, man, I'm sorry, but here, what size are you? I kind of tried to make it seem, but man, he got under my skin right there. I had to leave after that because wifey saying I was boiling because I was just she told me to get out, and then all this is happening still, but man, I didn't let it deter me because we talked about it. But man, the fight back was so good, and I'm still thankful to this day. I still keep that chip on my shoulder even after football. It's like, man, people waiting to see you fall, and don't let it happen. By even if it do, I know God got me, but I gotta act like I gotta have faith in that too. Yeah. I gotta go out here and still work even through the hard times. And man, this perseverance, like you said, man, it was so cool to just come out of it. And then I unblocked everybody on Twitter, all the people. Forgive. You gotta forgive, man. Gotta let them go. Let it go, because I'm more older, mature. I understand. It ain't just all about like just me. It's about what others are going through too. So I'll be praying for other people too, because you just never know what your friends going through. Some stuff that happened. I lost friends and I gained friends. It's so much good stuff going on, but then you losing people too. It's some stuff that you got to sacrifice because everybody can't go with you. Mm-hmm.
And you saw early on, I guess, how fickle the Philly media can be sometimes. And but one thing is, they'll get down on you, but when you do well,
oh man,
the love is different. So what's your perspective on? Because from the outside point of view, they look at Eagles fans like bottom of the barrel. Mm-hmm. They're terrible fans, and Avi, you can speak to this too. It's like, I feel like we just passionate. Like, we gonna tell you when you're not playing well.
Yep.
And then some people definitely go overboard for sure. But most of the time, we're gonna tell you when you're not playing up to par. But when the team is right, when players are playing up to expectations, the love is endless with the Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, Eagles, obviously. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can speak on that.
I mean, listen, he ain't saying nothing wrong in that whatsoever, because I even to this day, I'll be talking to some of the players now down at the stadium and the field and everything. If you do well here, you ball out here, we will love you. Like, love you. I mean, we're doing Mount Rushmores in the city, and they're putting a guy like Jason Kelsey on there, where that's a center. Like, offensive linemen don't get talked about at all. We talking about putting them in front of people like the Donovan McNabbs and the Randall Cunninghams. All this, that let you know that it's about what you put out in that field. Yep. Long as you play, even everything that's going on today with the team now, everything that's going on with that, long as you go out there and play like you supposed to, and put everything into it and not shortchange it essentially like that, you're going to get it back.
Can't look like Chris Jones out there.
Right.
Can't be putting no effort in. And that effort that look bad. I ain't never seen him look like that, but that look bad.
I think he's lucky he not in Philly.
I know.
Because Philly would have
went crazy. They still talking about it in Philly right now. Right now.
Everybody get compared to Philly for sure.
But he lucky in KC, boy. And he done did what he did. But it's like, nah. But Philly,
it's a different breed. We love our team. We love our team through and through. Like, just play well. I mean, the Phillies going through it right now. As much as they love Bryce Harper, that's going on. But this is like the first year you've seen the whole city turn. Like, all right, now this been four playoffs now that you ain't doing anything since the Bedlam of the Bank. Stuff like that.
I hope it's a sense. This is what I'm saying. I hope that it's the Cleveland Cavaliers type of down 3-1 and come on back and be like, yeah, what y'all thought now? That's me. That's how I envision myself when I'm on podcasts and stuff, and you hear everybody talking about the Phillies. I'm like, man, they about to come back and do that, and man, it ain't nothing like a good comeback story.
Yeah, absolutely,
because I know what it feel like. That's how I feel. I felt at the time I was down 2-0, and everybody thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? And they think they could just say anything to you or whatever because you damage goods, and then you fight back. And man, it was a one-day mentality that you got to have, because when I finally got back from my knee injury, I was able to practice good and just had to stack them days, man, and just had to keep believing in yourself and keep crying on shoulders when that time do come, when you need that support system.
Yeah, you need a support system.
And then, all right, let's go do something about it. All right, bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a journey. It's about the journey for real, because when I look back on it, it was times where I could have definitely folded, and I wanted to, because I wasn't as confident as I wanted to be.
Okay.
Because yeah, man, that was the first time I told you, went through some adversity. It showed you if I really love football or not. Man.
I think even hearing that from you, I'm glad you even speaking like that, because it sheds a light there. Because sometimes the world can get numb to like, oh, they're still human beings. Like they still feel, they still go through things. They still have family issues, all the things that we all go through. Sometimes I do believe it's like a visible wall, and all they see you is for. So you even expressing that and being vulnerable in that state to even know, like, yeah, I was a downtime that I was going through, but I know I had to do what I have to do to get back up, to get back in. And look at you now. I mean,
and
look
that
at
comeback story is what Philly loves.
Yeah.
Like, Philly loves that. Jason Kelsey,
Rocky, look at the man.
Late draft pick. Like, folks love Hurts because they just keep. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I know we're gonna talk about that one.
They continue to doubt him, all of that, and then I feel like Philly is like, shoot, like the more you doubt him, the more he plays well. I mean, you sit in the Super Bowl, you were like, yo, tell him get off your back.
Yeah.
Talk about that. I do want to say,
real.
like, in your 15 years, you've played with several coaches: Andy Reid, Chip Kelly, Doug Peterson, Nick Sirianni. I think Pat Shermer was
Pat Shermer was interim.
Yeah. Talk about like the changes like throughout the years. Obviously, like Dougie P is the guy that got the Eagles over the hump, and always gonna be a legendary coach for the Eagles. Nick Sirianni got the job done last year, and I feel like a lot of these guys share that like comeback, type of like story, narrative as well. But can you just walk us through like just the different stages, of coaching staffs like during your tenure?
Well, you start off with Coach Reid. Shout out to him. He drafted me, believed in me, and got me here. And man, I learned a lot of lessons early on as a young guy. Then I only got 3 years with him. Chip Kelly come in. I learned some things with him too. It was not all, everything wasn't all good, but it was some good stuff in there too. And then Doug come at a time where, I don't know, I'm trying to get that bus label off me. And boy, the first year I get Schwartz, who I had in the Senior Bowl, end up getting the MVP of that Senior Bowl. Last time we was together, he was a part of the Lions then, and we had the Lions staff at the Senior Bowl. So that's who I had, and that type of defense, the wide nine, man, it was my type of style.
Absolutely.
And so having him, that's the key with head coaches. It's they supporting staff. Like what we got right now, Vic Fangio as a coordinator. Then Vic Fangio have people that worked under him that can explain the whole scheme and what he's looking for. And that makes it easy, especially if you the boss and you got your people that's right there, your core that know how to spread the message and, man,
Christian
get everybody on the same page.
Bobby King,
Hurt. Because, like, man, that's why I'm saying, like, Jalen ain't really had that many. Like, everybody always end up leaving because we had a bad year or we won the Super Bowl, then they leave. And then, like, we won the Super Bowl, Kellen leave. It's so much stuff that goes into it that people don't see. But as a Coach Reid being old school, he had a good staff that's still with him with KC, but he took everybody. Then Chip Kelly come, bring his people, and it didn't work out as good because it was college level, I would say. Because you still want to do college things, but this the NFL now, and I'm sure he's learned that as he's been on his journey afterwards. But I know that was a good patch because I learned stuff about my body. He was about health and making sure you sleeping and doing all this stuff that I still kind of do to this day. And then Doug come in, man. We won that first chip. Things is all forgiven. And then it just got better and better as we continued to go. Like you get Nick, and man, I've been with Nick 5 years.
Yeah,
and it's like, dang, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know? And he went in his second. Well, we go there in our second year, and then his fourth year we won
it. Yep.
It's like, and Doug was in too.
So culture is a real thing because I know it's talked about a lot. You know, people say it and it's just thrown out there. So you would say culture is a big thing that really makes an impact on the team and how successful they are?
It really is, because I look at every team is different, but some of the staples of what y'all have built, it's like the details matter. Like certain stuff should just stick because that's what gets you to the place anyway. Okay. Details, togetherness that you gotta have. You gotta have everybody all on one page. And I know if you put all your effort into the team goals, your individual usually hit or just take off. But you gotta buy into that. You gotta have people that come in, especially with us getting the team back with majority of the guys that won the Super Bowl. You usually lose a lot of guys, but we lost up front with Sweaty and Milton and all them. But the guys under them should feel the love, feel the culture of these guys in front of us is working, and I got to catch up to them. And that's why I say JC, Jordan Davis, they've been there before. They won in Georgia, but now you are at this level. They seen me work every day. They seen Lane, and then they seen Kelsey. They had a couple years with Kelsey and them. And that's why I'm saying, like, that culture, man, you got to continue that. It's like a tradition. It's like you do it the way you do it, but some of the same principles should stand every year because it's about hard work. It's about being together. It's about knowing what to do out there because I got to trust you in those hard moments. And then let's go do it the way we do it. Go celebrate with your teammates. Don't be selfish and not out here if it ain't me. You know, you got to fight against that selfish bug because the media definitely want to rip you apart. They want to divide you.
Any moment they can.
See where the chink at in the armor. You know, see where I can get in and mess it up, even though you want us to win. That's what you say, but it's tough. Everybody got a job to do. We got to know how to manage all that because that's part of the job. But yeah, man, I really do feel good about the culture that's going on right now because I mean, Jay is a good leader. I mean, all them boys on offense, man, we got a bunch of stuff. But you got brothers, you got chaos, and we went through chaos last year. We made it happen. This year we're going through chaos, and I feel we're gonna get it together, and we're gonna go on our run again.
Yep.
You know, so.
I think the culture part is so big because you, Jason Kelsey, Fletcher Cox, you know, the staples that propelled the Eagles to the run in 2017, the same guys, you know, 2022 that, you know, set the precedent for the young guys. And then, you know, obviously, you know, Lane, I forgot Lane, obviously, like y'all two there last season, you know, get those 2 chips. Shout out Jake Elliott too. Came clutch, you know, when you needed him to be clutch. But before we get to like the current Eagles team, you are a part of the legendary Eagles squad that won the first championship in 2017. But I ain't gonna lie, when Carson Wentz went down in that Rams game, I remember I was watching TV. I'm in high school. I'm like, man, we can't have nothing, bro.
I know.
We can't have nothing. Like, so when Carson Wentz went down, like, did you really think, like, all right, we still have a chance? Like, did you believe in just the ultimate goal? Or you kind of like, oh, man, it might be over?
Well, in the beginning, at that first initial reaction is like, what? No. And then Malcolm kind of got everybody back into it because it was like, nah, we riding behind Foles now. It's all good. Foles can get the job done too. And it just whipped us all back because defense going to put them in good positions and just kind of went there. And special teams. And then we just went, offense ain't got to do much other than just get us down there. Field position. Let's put them in good positions. And man, we went with that. And the first couple was rough because I think we had the Raiders. Then we had who else? Dallas. He played, and you know it was okay. And then he made it through the Falcons game, and then man, he took off after that. But I think it's more of the supporting cast that you gotta have. You gotta have those leaders in those hard moments where you can't. What we gonna do? We gonna fold just because this happened?
Yeah.
It's like, no, we done worked our butt off up to this point. Hey, we gonna ride behind Foles and Carson. You gonna ride behind. We got you. And that's just kind of how Malcolm played it at that time. And I thought it was big at that moment because everybody was kind of like, I was shook a little bit because it was like, man, that was the first time as a captain you seen something like that. Even though you've been through it, but now I'm a captain, so I feel like, man, what I'm gonna say. But then Malcolm stepped in and made a good move. And and that's important. Just like I look at even with last year with all the stuff, what I said and AJ and all that little stuff, it's like something always happen like that in the year where either you fold or you get a little stronger as you go. And man, in that moment, I felt like we got stronger after that because all I ever want, man, is for us not to mess it up. Self-inflicting wounds, they hurt the worst when you lose games and you knew you should address something that you didn't, and it got you in the end.
Yeah, and in that Super Bowl game against the Patriots, speaking of Malcolm Jenkins, I feel like he set the precedent off rip. On Brandon Cooks is like, we're not playing. We're not scared, y'all. And we're coming to win the freaking bowl. And so you have, I don't even feel like it's a debate, the biggest play, at least in the 21st century, in Philadelphia sports, that strip sack on Tom Brady. It was back and forth. Both offenses just kept scoring high-powered offensive game, and it really came down to one team. One team had to make one play, and that was you. Did you feel like that strip sack on Tom Brady validated High Roseman calling you up 2010 and saying, and we're going to pick you, we're going to trade up and pick you? Did you feel like that validated like your tenure as a Philadelphia Eagle?
I did. I thought it really jump-started. Just, man, got that bus label up off me quick. Nobody was talking that no more. And then I felt like things gotten better after that with my confidence even in that of like, man, did that. I can't wait for next year. You know, we won a bowl, had the parade. The parade was crazy. And then when it was time to focus and get back, I did feel like I got stronger as this every year after that because I didn't have to worry about, I wasn't worried about some of the stuff that was happening in the past that I had to deal with. I felt like it was all like God got me to that point, and here go your gift for being faithful. And then what you gonna do now? You gonna stay faithful now? Are you full? No, I'm gonna continue to keep pushing, keep serving others, and man, we end up going to 3. You know what I'm saying? Winning 2, and it's like I couldn't have asked for a better ending. Couldn't have asked for a better ending.
Can't script it better.
You know,
Really a movie.
Just coming back from the tricep, like man, I'm like, Lord, if I can make it happen. I was a little not confident either, because a lot of people was telling me, man, around 2.5 months you should be good, you'll feel good, and I'm like, the way I feel now, I don't know. But I'ma stay positive. But yeah, man, we got there. I was like, it ain't no way I ain't not getting in there. I feel good right now, and man, it's just that's what you got to do, man. You gotta fight against the easy wrong thing to do than the hard right. Like the hard right is to fight back because it ain't never over, man. Don't listen to what nobody got to say because you don't know what state of mind they in at that time or when they talking. Because most of the time on social media, I don't even look at them comments because it's like, man, I don't know what hell somebody else is in. I'm feeling good right now.
I can't take
I'm
on
okay.
that. I can't take
you
on
know,
that.
I gotta stay talking to myself in a great way, man, because we get the last. God get the last say, but we get the last say on what we gonna take in. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna respond, man? Because it's so much criticism out here from the Jalen Hurts stuff. It's like, man, how y'all cannot put him at number 1? He won a Super Bowl, or at least number 2 under Saquon, because he had 2,000
yards. Yeah.
I give you that. Give
They
me
ain't
another.
gonna never give
Eagle
him
there,
that credit. Never give him that credit.
But it's cool though because, like you said earlier, man, I feel like we always had that blue collar underdog chip on our shoulder, and that's where we thrive the best. And so, but dang, can we get a little love sometimes?
Can you get some love?
Sometimes.
Like they always hating on Philly. I ain't gonna lie. They be hating on Philly.
I see it be like, it's so funny because when the Eagles win, my messages might get like 5-6 messages. When the Eagles lose, it's was just filled up. Falcons
People I ain't
fans.
talked to in 2 years. How about the
What? Like how? Like
who number is this?
Say yeah, your birds got exposed. It's like how?
Like, how?
Us beating ourselves? Yeah. We
Yeah,
gonna
like,
lose the game if we
cool.
beat ourselves.
Like, we're not gonna go undefeated.
I don't know. They love the haters, man.
They
I don't
do.
know what it is.
After the Super Bowl, it wasn't peaches and cream because 2021 you tore your Achilles.
yeah.
I did.
But one thing I love, you tore your Achilles and then had the first time of your career double-digit sacks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that is simply represents like your career in Philly. Like
Mhm.
get a little setback, 2 steps forward. So, what was that process like of coming back and obviously your tremendous play helped propel an Eagles squad who frankly nobody had going to Super Bowl like not with that timeline.
Yeah, you know what, man? Going through tearing my knee the first time, I didn't know I was stressed out till I got out of it the first time. When I was going through the bus label and all that stuff. But then this time around, I was like, man, I was just praying about, Lord, I love to spend some time with my kids, make sure that I'm spending this time because they're young and I want to make sure I'm there. And boy, he gave me a whole year to think about it. So, but in that point, after when I got hurt, I remember sitting on the ground like, well, I guess I gotta be a man of my word. Now I got time for my kids now because I knew I was out because you can feel it. You feel it right away.
Mm-hmm.
It don't hurt. It just feel a little squishy. I didn't know at the time it was my Achilles, but I knew something right. And yeah, man, I was battle tested at that point, so I kind of knew, like, man, I just read up. Luckily, because that was another thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as stressful this time around because I had just got extended for another year, so I knew at least if anything, I got one more year left with the Eagles. I got hurt this year. Okay, cool, but how I'm gonna come back, and that's just kind of how I just kickstarted it. It sucked at the time, but I tried to be as positive as I was with my triceps. Same thing. I heard it, but I still wanted to make sure I was still leading from afar and making sure that I'm still there for the guys. And so that's what was kind of like my mindset, man, and come back into a double-digit year. First time, I was just like, wow, man. If you handle stuff right, man, it's a surprise waiting on it. But sometimes it don't feel like that because it sucked because of all the work you put in before you even got to the season. And then now I'm out for the year. Now I got to do it all over again. But you get tested. It's like how bad you really want it. Like you say, you started all this during COVID. I mean, COVID, trying to figure it out. And then you figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And it had to be work to be done. And then all these different things come from it. Then you get a team of people where it bless everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel, man. Like, we got a duty. You out here, we out here working. And you going to go through stuff, and you going to get stuff. Like, you gonna go through stuff, and it's just how you handle it, man. And that's what I'm trying to get them feelings out of it. Because growing up, single parent household, sometimes, you take on a little bit of your mama stuff. So I had to learn how to reprogram myself a little bit. Them emotions. You got to be able to talk as a man, be able to communicate. If I got a problem, I'm gonna come to my man in private because everybody wanna be in your mix. You don't get stuff done if we can't get on the same page with stuff. Because you never know who really hating on y'all relationship.
Right.
And you've talked about, yes, winning has been great and Super Bowls, all of that, but in your retirement speech, you talked about the brotherhood you're going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And not only coming in the Eagles, like, you were that rook and, guys mentored you. You touched on how, like, Jason Peters, like, how he helped you when folks were getting on Trent Cole as well.
Yep.
And then, years down the line, now it's guys like Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. They're looking at you as, like, the staple, like, of that defensive line. So, what did it mean for you to, mentor Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter? And for Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith, I think similar to you, it was, all right, you ain't pop off rip. So with any conversations that, like, you had with them and with, like, JC too, like, staying the course, and, being able to just not, really pay attention to, like, the extra noise and all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise that be happening, both good and bad, because JC started off hot. Then, this year he trying to get himself right. But that's the challenge that you have when you come in hot. I didn't come in hot, but it keep that chip on your shoulder because you start to see, dang, everything was all good until it wasn't. Now everybody like, get him out of here. And JC's come in hot, and now they own him because, yeah, he came a little out of shape or whatever it is. But I know for him, I always talk to him, it's about consistency. Now they want to see, all right, now I know you can do it. Now I know you can be a terror. Like, let's see you take that next step. And that's the challenge right there. Even with Jordan Davis coming back this year, it's like, man, you came in, weight was good. You came in shape. Now you give yourself, now you ahead of the game.
Yep.
Now it's just about training that body to get in that football shape. And it's just one day at a time. Keep that mindset of what you had during the offseason and not worry about it. Worry about the outside noise. And then Nolan, another one. Nolan was peaking. You would see it like little flashes because that's how it was for me. I would have some good games, and then I finally got hurt at the end of the season, and I was out for the year, tore my knee. And like I said, it was just hard to kind of come back from that knee. It took me like 2 years for real to get to really feel good all the way. And, yeah, man, and you just don't look back. I told them boys, don't look back. Once you get to that spot, man, just keep building. And that's what I tell them still now that I walk in that building. It's like, look, I love what you did, JD, but I need some more.
Yeah.
Don't be full off that. Go get it. And I just try to encourage them boys, man, because I just want to see, just like with Trent Cole and them boys, they didn't want nothing from me. Just wanted to see me win my situation. You got here for a reason, man. I know you envision being in the league. Sometimes it don't always look like how you wanted to in the start, but what you gonna do about it? And that's just kind of been my motto, like, do something about it.
It's a testament to what we've even seen now in this year, essentially. Like you said, someone like JD. Like I said, it was almost there. I can tell you, in the city, they was already talking about the bus label as well.
Yeah.
With the radio station and everything, you hear it all the time. Oh, is he going to come in shape? He's auto. He only can play 15% of the snaps. All the things that you hearing. And then it's a testament to him coming to this year. Even going back to the culture thing as well. That had to be a precedent already there for him to even realize, like, yeah, I got to come back and do what I got to do. You obviously know it's a contract year that's coming up and everything like that. So what are you going to do about it? When this thing is presented to you, like you said, even though he was a first-round pick, even JC came in hot. Even when he got picked, it wasn't like we got Jordan Davis. It was I think a cornerback or a safety was during that time as well.
The safety from the Ravens.
Yes. Same situation.
Yeah.
About
I remember thinking about that.
Yes. So and he looked at that. First round pick.
Crazy
right. The same story.
I'll tell you.
The same story, right?
D lineman and the safety that you need.
That you need.
And but I like how we do it though. You gotta have them big boys up front. Them trenches, man, gotta be stacked.
Trenches what matter.
Cause that's what matter in the end. The DBs, you wanna have them too, but you wanna be crafty how you can get a Q and then a dang on Cooper DeJean. 2 stars.
Man, come on, man.
2 stars the way he did it, boy.
I was about to say, like, how he been doing his big one. I feel like ever since, and no disrespect to Jalen Reagor, but like, I think you could say Jettas probably should have took him, but like since then,
man,
he's been like batting like a. You're talking about Hurts, Landon, Devontae.
Keep going.
Who we talking about?
Quinyon.
Cool.
Nakobe.
Yeah. Jalix Hunt, even a guy like that coming from a small school like that, and he's at least contributing to a Super Bowl winning team. He got a sack in the Super Bowl as well.
Like
picking up Zach Bond in the
offseason, who was titled a DN and playing stand-up linebacker in there. Like
special teams guy. That's what they were saying when he first came in. He gonna be good on special teams. Okay, he was good everywhere.
Like you were saying, it's the culture, it's the coaching too. You see the difference in having Vic Fangio compared to the situation in 2023. So how much confidence does that give when you have Howie Roseman, who he's been running circles around the NFL.
Yeah, and you know what it is. What I don't like sometimes with the whole Jalen thing, it's like, well, if this quarterback had this and that, it's like all these what ifs, man. It's our GM is our GM. Y'all GM, y'all tell them to get better than. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna fault him for that? You know what I'm saying?
Good team don't have good players.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. Like, I've seen no one win a Super Bowl that didn't have anyone on their team. So you're mad that my GM does his job where either your GM don't want to pay somebody or they letting people go. I mean, look at the Bengals right now. Like, you got a star quarterback Joe Burrow, and they won't get him an offensive line whatsoever. Like
Yes.
that's not my fault that you're not going to sit there.
Yes.
He don't got
Like he got a good
it's Hurts'
offensive line.
because how he doing his job.
Right.
Yes,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
doing his job, and that's what Jalen all about too. Just do your job. Do your job. Everybody do their job, and we gonna be fine. And that's how I feel. I feel like everybody want to make it so hard and want to put all this out here. Like, oh, well, he got this. He got AJ. He got Devontae.
Yeah.
He got the running game. But who problem is that? That ain't our
not ours.
problem.
We
But
don't
you
do
still
it.
got to do it,
You
though.
still gotta
still
do
gotta
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, that junk ain't easy.
hey, the Colts, I feel like, are a clear example. Like, they were a quarterback away.
Yes.
Ain't nobody saying Daniel Jones like a top 5 quarterback, but if you have a competent quarterback, like, you
wanna
got you
look
still
somewhere.
got to get the job done.
Still gotta get it done.
At the end of the day.
Yes.
Now, a lot of the Eagles, the Eagles media team, they do the mics like during the games.
Oh, yeah.
And
The mini mics.
yeah, you're known for, and I love it. Like,
Oh, the mic'd up.
Mic'd up.
Yeah,
That's
mic'd up.
television.
Yeah.
you'll do your trash talk, but it's like funny trash talk. Like it's like it's not malicious any type of way.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
ain't
like,
trying to go at
I'm here
nobody.
like one with you and Fred Warner, and it was just like y'all just like going back and forth, joking. But
Oh yeah, when what did he say? He had called me.
he said you'll get your 5
Yeah, your
snaps.
fab. Oh man, he tried to get me right there. Oh, he tried to get me.
He tried to get
He
you.
said, "Yeah, you get your little 5 snaps." I said, "Yeah, okay."
That was
All right.
funny. Now in my favorite games from 2023 was Eagles Bills.
Oh
And
man,
you said during that Eagles Bills game, y'all don't know Jalen Hurts. Like I know Jalen Hurts.
For
and
real.
what happened in overtime?
Oh.
Touchdown, end the game.
Tell
It was
you.
beautiful.
I'm
Like
telling you.
talk on relationship that you have with Jalen Hurts. You've seen him grow from 2020, 2025. Now he's a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP,
Yeah.
Pro Bowler. Like, what does it mean for you to be a part of that journey, and y'all are extremely close as well?
Yeah, man. You know what, man? Stuff happened organically, like what we was just talking about. Like, man, we meet each other at Trent Cole thing, and you like, man, you got to get on, and then one day we finally here. We at this point, and so I look at it like with Jay, offensive guy, I'm a defensive guy, and you just working just together, but you don't hang or nothing like that. It's all love, but I'm supporting you. I'm right behind you. You make plays, we dapping you up, all that stuff. But I feel like over time, man, the consistency of like me being who I am, family man, like, trying to pour into the guys, trying to be the best captain I could be while still, learning. Because, man, we can all learn from other people, learning, seeing what I did wrong, seeing what I did right for the year, what I want to carry to the next year. And, man, I just felt like it just happened or grew organically with us. And now, man, I just be a cheerleader for him, man. Like, as far as rooting for him, because I root for everybody else. It's like, man, you got to have those people, man, that don't want nothing from you, just want to see you win. And that's just kind of like how I've been. Because, I mean, we all been at some type of bottom, whatever your bottom is in your head of, man, I'm not where I want to be, but you know what? How I act, that's going to be everything, like in this bottom, or where I think the bottom is. And, yeah, man, people remember all that. And I felt like, we just started gravitating to each other and just started sharing information, talking through some stuff. And then you start to see how much work he really put in that people don't know about.
yeah.
Then it's like, dang, boy. And that's why y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know him for real. Y'all don't see the behind the scenes. So
Yeah, tough.
that-
Yeah.
and that's what I'm like. It's tough because everybody always got something to say, but they don't never see the work people putting in for real. Just like even with your stuff, man. It's like it's cool to see like what all goes into it. Like you see your videos, everybody just think, oh man, he at home, he doing this, but they don't see the whole grind of you coming from New York, coming here, doing this, the back and forth. They
Yeah.
just see when you turn that screen on, and now they want to critique, but they don't know what all went into the whole
appreciate
journey of it. But that's what I'm saying. Like with Jay, man, I love that it don't bother him. It just, if anything, you fueling it. So keep it
That's
coming.
what I feel like it doesn't bother him, but also like he not dumb. Like he hears.
Oh, yeah, he
everything.
hear you. Oh, yeah.
and it fuels him too.
Yes.
I feel like the more that they get on him. Clear example was the Panthers after that.
Yeah,
Panthers
after that
game.
Panthers
We
game.
talk about
I was
that.
about to go there
And then
too.
Yeah.
That Steelers game, after that,
Yeah.
290, throw for 290.
On the
you know,
Steelers.
AJ, Smitty, everybody go off. He's like, all right, what y'all guys say now?
He
I'm
say,
just like,
that's what y'all wanted to see. Yep, that's what you wanted to see. And it's like,
That's all I
I heard
remember, that
y'all.
change.
I heard you. That's just like this game right here. This last game we just played, Broncos. I mean, we listened to the media a little bit because they overthrew a little bit. They forgot to add the run in. But now we know we can do it. We're capable of doing that, even though we know that already. But now y'all can just play y'all game. Don't worry about the outside noise. People going to say, run the ball, pass the ball. I mean, it's just every year is different. I got a shirt that say run the ball at the house because somebody sent it to me. And now it's like, pass the ball. The passing game is weak. Do this and do that. Now we pass. Now it's like y'all pass too much. Now just get back to being the balanced Eagles that we do.
Yes.
Get everybody involved. Dallas Goedert. I mean, you got so many great players. O-line stay healthy, man. I mean, I feel like we can go on another run, but we gotta work. We can't worry about all the outside noise because that ain't how we operate. Because most of the time, everybody gonna say something anyway. Some people don't even enjoy being 4-0.
Yeah.
Just be 4-0.
That was my
Like-
biggest thing. Like, we are 4-0.
4-0.
I understand that we need to work on it because I'm right there with
Yeah,
you too.
yeah.
Get him the ball. He's a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
Get him
can
involved.
we enjoy this though?
Yeah.
Like, y'all killing me. Like, we are 4-0, the only team other than the Bills at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at it now. You got what you wish. You got your sexy loss now. We
Yeah.
do it a lot now.
Now we
Come
can
on.
focus.
Now
All
we can
right,
focus.
cool. I wanted
Yeah.
it to be a perfect season, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
No, it's okay now.
You know,
Yeah,
it's cool.
that's
way.
how I
Let's
felt.
move
I
on.
woke up that Monday and I was like, all right, my guy did throw for 280,
Yep.
but I would feel better if he threw for 160
And
and
we got
we
the
won.
dub.
And we
Yes.
won.
It's about the dub. It's about the dub.
It's
at
about
at
the
end of
win.
the day. Now, like going back to last year because given like just recently like what's been talked about in the media, all of that, a lot of fans been like, hey, y'all owe BG an apology for the comments on the AJ and her situation. So, Morehouse, NYU got Jones and Barker. I gotta talk. Like, did you feel like in that situation, you were just like, oh, you just spoke out of touch there, or is it more like you knew, hey, I gotta bring these guys together. Maybe it's an elephant in the room, and y'all won a Super Bowl after that. So clearly it worked. Like AJ had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Like clearly stuff worked. Like, was that strategic on your end to, leader of the team to bring guys together? Because clearly now, like, they're like, hey, Brandon Graham, he knew what he was talking about back then. Like, what's your thoughts on all that?
You know what, man? I look at how stuff played out. So in that time, I just was more focused on, man, let's not mess this up. We got such a good team.
Yeah.
Let's not mess this up by saying little stuff to the media. I'm like I said, just go to that man, have that talk, man, or whatever y'all doing, and get focused because y'all don't want to have it where y'all down the line 1 year. I mean, when you get older and you look back and be like, man, what was we doing? But it's too late. It's too late because y'all should have took advantage while y'all were there. It's the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and I'm glad that we was able to figure it out. So a little bit of it was I was emotional. The way it got set up, I was at Chickens and Peaks, and somebody asked me that question and tried to, they kind of got under my skin a little bit about it. And I was just like, man, why we keep talking about this? It's like we won. Like, we didn't win as good against the Panthers, and when the lights came on, it just, I don't know, man. It was over. Yeah. And I felt a little bad about it because of how it blew up, and I didn't want to put nobody in no bad light or nothing like that. I apologize to the team, apologize to both of them. But we all know things don't happen if we don't put it out first, because that's the thing. He put out pass, and now I got to answer to it, or all the teammates got to answer to it, and not everybody is in that good place. And I wasn't even in a bad place, but it's just like I just wanted us to get it right because we do got some elite stuff going on right now, and I want y'all boys to get everything because it's only going to help us win. But the way we going about it, we can't do it because we can't get the media involved because the media really trying to tear us down in the middle, tear us apart because that's their job to do it. It's their job to critique and voice their opinion on what they see. But that's not always the case. We know what's really going on. We know how we can fix some things. Let's do that. And that's how I was coming. Blew up on that. And even now, man, when people say that, it's like, nah, because I learned a lot in that too. I could have not said nothing either, and I could have got the same results if I'd have just, which I did anyway, went to him before and we talked, but then the media stuff happened. Then had to go to him again and apologize for what I said, but it was more like, it was cool after that. And I felt like everybody, it still was an uphill battle for all of us, but at least we addressed something that where you can't hide no more. It's like, nah, man, like, we ain't doing that.
I think you even see that now, even with all the AJ stuff that's going on right now. Like you said, you even spoke about it for a little bit, where it's like how the team is affected by it as well, how they got to answer for it when they get their media availability. Like you said, with AJ and everything, not that AJ is wrong with some of the stuff he said.
I want them to get it.
We see it. We're not blind, but like sometimes it isn't worth putting it out there when you got an objective, especially this team this year. Like, there's no way that we shouldn't be sitting there fighting for a championship every year that's coming up. So putting this out there, it puts a negative effect on the team as well. Like you said, now Hurts is probably answering things that he probably don't want to answer about, or even getting some negative connotation like he's the issue. Like, what if it isn't his issue, but it's looked at as that way? Because I know as the fans on this side of things, you got that side as well, saying that like Jalen Hurts, he must not like him, or this, that, and the third. So it's like it just brings a lot of negative attention to the team that it doesn't.
And you don't even you forget who you even playing because of all the talks that you just talking about this one thing. And you forget, dang, we got the Giants this week,
coming up,
or we got the Broncos coming up, but we've been talking about this. And all it is just a conversation, man, and getting on the same page, and it's an uphill journey because we might not even get on the same page till probably the 5th, 6th game. But once we on. But you got to build to that because that's all it is, man. Every year we got new guys coming in, and they gonna see how you work. Oh, you been here, so let me see how I go. And, oh, man, this what y'all do? That's the first thing I hear when I'm in there. Dang, coach, cool, man, coach. This how y'all run y'all practice, man. When we was over there at this team, they did it like this. And you start to see people start to buy into your dream of what y'all selling over there. And this is why y'all winning, because y'all take care of y'all players. Y'all take care of this. Every team is not like that. And so that's why I say it's a duty for all them, man, because we been there before. We been to the promised land. We won it all. And all it was everybody consistently doing their job one day at a time. Today it might not got it, but my boy got my back because he bringing the energy today. I'm usually the energy guy, but today I ain't got it. But then I end up getting it later because I'm feeding off my guy. My guy out there dogging. He got sacks, a couple sacks in practice, out there dogging the line. I want a piece of that. I want coach talking about me good in the meeting. And so it's like, man, we all had different motivations in that. But we all got the same outcome, and that's to win it all. And you still got to that, what was your individual. Like, man, because you holding that trophy, now they talking about you. Now you got brand deals coming in. You got all these different things. Saquon everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Beats.
I seen that come out tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
all that cool stuff, everybody wins.
Everybody
wins. And nobody thinking about the 2,000 yards. I mean, of course, they talking about it now because the season back, but I mean, man, you winning off that one right there. Why not try to go for another one? But you gotta, it's an uphill battle because I gotta get everybody believing in the dream, you know, because I gotta count on you and I gotta count on you and this person, because all it takes is one person to mess up and, like, you know, miss a call and now the guy wide open on defense. And you know, you can't have that. You gotta have people you trust out there that been through the fire with you, and we gonna make mistakes, but that's what I'm saying, man. Like, we got an opportunity right now to do it again.
Good one.
And all we got to do is just talk it out and then go work. And go work.
Get them boys sitting down.
Yeah. I love all that, man, because sometimes it take that, and it's really like on some brotherly stuff. Like, man, like, look, we all growing. Everybody is at different levels of maturity with it, you know, on different things. But if anything, I'm learning. I had to learn myself too, man. Bring it to that person instead of, you know, doing all the mixed signals, the passive aggressive stuff, all that stuff. It's like that don't do nothing but hurt you in the end too, because, you know, you involving other people and stuff that might not even really agree with you, but don't know how to tell you sometimes. And it's like, man, just handle your own business, take care of your stuff, man, and then let's get back to work.
Yeah, and I think, you know, just buying in as the team, and, you know, football is the ultimate team sport. You talk about we'll have receivers depending on the O-line, depending on the quarterback make the right read, depending on the offensive coordinator to call the right plays. So
Yes.
I think we all understand like certain frustration there, and everybody different. Larry Fitzgerald, he's not Randy Moss. Like
Yes.
everybody's gonna be different there. But still, when you talked about even like Saquon, folks remember honestly him winning a bowl over him about to break the record. Like people think of him as, oh, he left the Giants for the Eagles and he won a Super Bowl.
Yes.
If he broke the rushing record like in that last game, but let's say we lost to the Rams or the Packers or Commanders or whatever in the playoffs, it's not going to hit
The same way.
the same.
Yep.
So it's
It wasn't
obviously-
gonna hit the same.
It wasn't hit the same.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Because we could have easily lost that Rams game, man.
Come on.
Oh my
Jalen
goodness, Jalen Carter.
I was about to say, cause when Puka had that shoulder catch,
I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god!
I say, here we
And
go.
he's
He different.
balling
He
right now.
different.
Yeah,
He
he's
balling.
balling. He's
different.
balling.
He balling.
And so that's like great to hear there, and it's just given, I guess, just what you got moving forward. Like you have your own podcast, Unlocked, like,
Unlocked.
and we've been talking about how just like how with football, like every day you practice and you gotta refine your skills there. Now you go into like another space where like you told me, you still trying to improve every day.
Every day. And man, that's why I say I just wanted to give y'all credit, man, because it's
you.
reps that you gotta have, that you gotta go through. This just don't happen overnight. You said 2020. It's like you've been talking to this mic for a long time. And what you see now, people didn't see later because they didn't hear it at first, but then one day you just start popping and then it just keep growing. And they think it just happened overnight. And it didn't never happen overnight.
Yeah.
Because I learned that about you, and that was cool because it is about the journey, man. And that's why I can't get frustrated by, oh man, why I'm sounding like that, or why I don't take my time. I keep saying or this. Can't be too critical of yourself because it's like, man, you know what? You'll get more comfortable. Because when I first was on radio, boy, I almost passed out. It's like you live and I wasn't taking the breath, and man, it was like over time you just get comfortable and you just start talking.
Everything with repetition.
And it's like repetition. And so I always never knock nobody's job because you don't know the process. You don't know the everyday works of what goes in to even how the world go. I mean, man, all these different cars that's passing by, you don't know where they going and what's the journey for them. They giving us our food. They giving us different deliveries that we need that we don't even see because you just getting to your destination, getting what you need, and then you out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, man, it's a process with everything. I'm processing this whole off season. Now that things have slowed down a little bit, the Eagles season is here. I still feel a part of the team because I'm there every day working out and doing stuff. But it's nothing like when you're playing. And so, man, I'm thankful for the opportunity, thankful for my kids, being able to spend this quality time with them and my wife. And, man, it's fun, too, man. Like, I try to create my own little fun just within, just that's always been me. Like, I know a lot of people sometimes need others to have a good time. I'm always been a loner, but I've been trying to get out my shell a little more. Like I told you, my wife, she get me out a little more, and now I'm out even more because I ain't got that label on me no more either. Cause I ain't got to hear that garbage no more.
A little bit,
but it is a little crazy because the love can sometimes, man, that love is love. I love it. But sometimes it'd be like, man, a 5-minute thing where I'm trying to be in and out, turning to like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm like, dang, man, I'm about to be late.
Soon as they see you. Right?
Can I get a picture?
When we was walking in, out the car was like, yo, BG.
I know. I'm like, dang, was he a part of the show? I'm like, no, but that was crazy. He seen me though.
Yeah. That is amazing. And I want to get your top 5 quarterbacks and your top 5 edge rushers real quick.
Play a little game. Play a little game. Okay.
Before we end, so who are your top 5 quarterbacks in the game right now?
In the game right now, I'm gonna go number 1. You know who number 1? Cause we just
Say it
won
loud.
that bowl.
Say it loud.
That boy Jay Hurts,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
Stop
sir.
playing. Stop playing. Then number 2, I go Josh Allen because that's
Yeah,
everybody's
I ain't
favorite
mad
too.
at it, yeah.
You know, he is good too. He got that dual threat of running and passing. Then you got Lamar, man, it sucked that he hurt right now. That's hurting his team a little bit because of, you see what they going through.
Yeah, that's some
But
injuries, yeah.
Lamar definitely has developed into that pocket passer, pass first before he started
Another
running.
one fighting the label.
Man, I
Just a
love it.
runner.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it,
Yeah.
man. Because they took a chance. I mean, going first round too, when nobody thought that he was going to go in the
Go
first.
right there.
Last pick,
Last
32.
one.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it, him, and then number 4, if I had to go with one, man, I gotta pay respect, man. That boy Dak nice, man. I can't even
mention that.
I can't lie. I mean, I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
right now, I give him
That boy, but he always been somebody that is tricky, man, because he is a competitor. And I would just say that
And he's always played the Eagles.
yeah, always
tough.
played
Very
as
well,
tough.
very
Always
well.
played as tough.
Yes.
When we preparing for him, my coach, we always give him his respect because he is a guy that gets to the right play. And really, it's about getting to him. And, man, it's sometimes tough to get to him. They do be investing in their line a little bit, but even when he just got good pocket awareness. And, I got much respect for him. As much as, I don't like Dallas.
Not too much.
Not too much.
We got to keep it real,
I
though.
should have went 5, but I'm gonna go 4 because I'm just being honest. Right now,
Okay.
he is working with a team
Yes, sir.
that you could say that haven't been his best.
Yeah.
I would say, especially with the running game ain't been opened up for him.
Oh,
as
I'll
much.
be fair. Like, that first game again, I feel like Dak played the best quarterback play
did.
against us this season.
He did.
This season, it wasn't. They lost. It wasn't because of him.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of him. I'll give him that
Because
respect.
CD definitely dropped
He
3
definitely
on
dropped
us,
a couple.
and I'm
Yeah,
thankful for them 3.
I'm thankful for
Listen,
it.
it's part of football. Listen.
Hey.
It's a part of football.
But it's part of the game.
Right, the
I don't want.
He dropped it.
Hey, if we would have did this in other games, we wouldn't have lost. We can always say that.
Yup.
But yeah, man. And then my number 5, I had to go number 5. Dang, I should have put. But I ain't gonna backtrack. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Mahomes because I think they fighting right now. Because Trevor Lawrence is kind of up and down.
Okay.
I like Trevor Lawrence, but he wasn't Clemson. Like this last
yeah.
game though, I like what he
Yeah,
did.
well,
He worked.
I give him his credit.
He hasn't been up to the 200 something mil that you see,
Yeah, like
and
the
sometimes
generational
it's,
talent.
it's just sometimes it's the people in the GM that you got at your place that
Yeah, the
how we
culture.
surrounding, and then the culture.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's going on down there, and so if I'm gonna put Mahomes.
So we
in
got
there.
Hurts, we got Allen, we got
We got
Lamar, Dak, Mahomes.
Yeah.
There we go to top 5. Now, top 5 edge rushers in the game. I know we talked about joint practice and Miles Garrett freaking nature.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about Micah Parsons, too. Who's your top 5?
So I gotta go, man. Honestly, Miles, man. Miles number 1. That boy is a beast. I mean, when you watch the film, it's 1 and 2 between him and Micah. So Micah and him right now, the way Micah bursts off that ball and just be getting back there, man, you ain't got that much time, even when you double teaming them. And that's what I love for both of them because they just 2 monsters. Then you got number 3. If I had to go with one, I mean, Aaron ain't in the game no more, but he was one of them monsters too. But I mean, them boys versing all them over there too, man.
He's nice. Listen,
I ain't gotta
He
lie.
play us
And what I
great.
love about them, they run to that ball. They downfield with it, and so that's where, as a D lineman, man, that's the effort plays that people don't talk about until it means something. And them boys do it all the time, both sides. But if I had to go Verse because Verse right now, he got the hype going on, and that's what you're talking about when you with the Rams. And then if I had to, I got number 5. I mean
number 4.
I mean number 4. Man, you know what? Even though they losing, Sweaty J been playing, man. He got 5 sacks right now. I gotta get my boy credit right now, man.
Show him
He
some
out
love.
here playing,
Okay.
and I'm loving that for him. Getting his stats in, helping the team. But of course, they losing field goals. I mean, that's tough when you get to the end and you just ain't finishing the games. But I say Sweaty playing, man. And then number 5. Let me see.
You got a couple of guys. You got Benito. You got,
See, I know I'm just thinking the guys that's close. Benito, how many? Oh, you know what?
Crosby.
I'm gonna go with my guy Rashawn Gary because he out there getting one-on-ones now because he got Micah to play with, and I think right now he got 4.5, maybe 4.5, and he doing good too, man. Went to Michigan. You know, got to shout out my Michigan guy.
Yeah.
I go number 5, Rashawn, because I know what it's like having a nice like guy like Fletcher Cox next to me,
next to you,
and he getting the double teams and you getting your one-on-ones, and you just better win them. You know, and so I feel good about Rashawn having a good year this year already, and I feel like they're gonna continue to keep having a good one because their defense playing fast right now.
That's amazing. And last question, like when you look back at your career, we know the strip sack on Tom Brady is iconic, and when I told my kids like, it's funny, like my dad, he's a Cowboys fan, but I told him I'm not gonna be with losers. I'm just sorry, like, I'm not gonna be with losers. So, but my kids,
I was ready to get him real quick.
And then my mom, she's a 49ers fan. I feel like she's become a Eagles fan too.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
Well, we gonna have a party at y'all stadium this year.
Yeah. There we go.
I like it.
That's the goal, right?
I like it. Absolutely.
So when you look back at your career, is there a game or a season that you're in your rocking chair and you talk to your kids, your grandkids, like, hey, back then, like, that was the game, or that was the moment where like it clicked, like could you like pinpoint like moment maybe or a season or a game for you?
Well, I would say I felt I made my first strip sack that helped us win a game against 49ers. That's crazy. We played, but this one Alex Smith was playing.
Okay.
And I had came around. We had did a blitz, and then I chased him to the sideline. And as he was throwing, I had hit the ball, not knowing, just trying to tackle him. Hit the ball out. Quentin Michael picked it up, took it to the house, and man, that was in a crucial part of the game. And not really knowing as a rookie, like what, like you hype, but it's like, dang, in the league, boy, it's like, dang, do you know what you just did? Even when I did the strip sack on Brady, it was like, wow. I still was on the sideline, like, what just happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is history.
Yeah, it's like, dang, that just happened. And it happened so fast because DB picked that ball up. So it's like I hit the ball, it bounced one time in his hands, he on the ground, and we all just running to the sideline screaming.
Yeah.
And I was getting hit on the head, smacked around, and then I just remember sitting on the sideline tired and like, wow, like just had a moment, man, where you just kind of sit back, sitting on there. You looking at the Megatron or the scoreboard, and you just looking at everything, just kind of reminiscing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this could happen. This could really happen.
I remember where I was at in the crib with some friends.
Oh,
in the living
man.
room. I was wife with girl at the time and everything. Some friends. When it happened, I never forget. I just started screaming. We won the Super Bowl.
Man,
I ran out the crib playing Dreams and Nightmares. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hey, that was the song for the year. That was the song, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that was special right there. But that first one, that was my first strip sack in the game where I was like, oh, okay, I helped win. So that's one that I always kind of look back on, even though things propelled me later on down the line. That was just in the beginning where I felt it built me confidence to know I can do it in the league. My first year in the league, I just came back from high ankle. I had a high ankle sprain, and so I was out for probably like. I wasn't out, but they was making me push through it because as a rookie, man, that's a lot of stuff people don't see too. As a rookie, you went first round, especially how they was paying us back then. Because I was the last year before they went to the new CBA in 2011. I had came in 2010, so we was like the last where people was getting big money. Like Sam Bradford got 60 that year.
I remember.
And Dominican Sue got 60, same got paid. So that's what you used to get paid as a rookie coming in. So I remember just all the stuff that they put me through because of, man, we paying you all this money, you better get out there. High ankle sprain or not, all that. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you deal with as a rookie that people don't even
folks
know.
don't hear about.
They don't hear about. And that's where I say, like, it was a great journey, man. I look back on it, and I'm thankful that I went through it because it really taught me if I love this game or not, because it ain't going to always be peaches and cream and everything going to be all good. It's like, so what you gonna do when things ain't, and how you gonna act during that time, and who you gonna be. Are you gonna be you, or are you gonna try to, pout and whine about it? So yeah, man. So yeah, man. That was the game right there. That was the first start of it for me.
Yeah. Well, BG, it's been an honor to have you on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
showing some love. For real. It's amazing. All the links to Unlock BG's podcast down below.
I got you.
In
Hey, but that could be a little funny little stuff.
Unblock.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a pleasure. Thank you again.
Yes, sir,
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
Real
you,
talk.
man.
Real
Yes,
talk.
Real
Yes,
talk.
sir.
We out.